Welcome to Future Focus Fridays, and today we are going to dive into an incredible topic: how communication can be your bridge to financial success. Now, for a moment, I want you to think about this. Why do some people seem to land every promotion? They close every deal, they get noticed in every meeting, while others with the same qualifications they struggle. It's not just about talent or hard work, it's about how effectively they communicate. Now, in this video, I'll show you how your communication skills can directly impact your earning potential. We will cover three areas: how communication builds wealth, the role of influence, and how you can turn these skills into tangible results. So, let's get started. Now, how communication builds wealth. So, let's start with the basics. That communication is the foundation in any career. Now think about how much of your work involves communicating. It could be writing emails, presenting in meetings, or explaining ideas to your team, or pitching sales. If your communication is clear, confident, and concise, you're naturally going to stand out. I'll give you an example. Imagine two employees pitching an idea to their manager. While one person just keeps rambling on, the other person explains their idea clearly, concisely, and backs it up with data and somehow manages to connect it with the company's goals. Who do you think gets noticed? So, one tip from this is practice summarizing your complex ideas in less than 45 seconds. Ideally, even better, less than 30 seconds. Now, this shows clarity and confidence, two traits that leadership, that higher management values. Now, the second point that you must understand if you are to create wealth is that wealth building most often involves persuading others to see your value. Whether you're negotiating a raise, whether you are closing a sale, you're pitching a business idea, or whatever it is trying to convince the other person to see your value. And it's not just about what you want. This is something that people forget. It's not just about what you want. It's about aligning your proposal, your product, your service with what the other person values, what they cherish, what's their pain point, what's their need. So instead, let's say you deserve a raise. Instead of walking into your boss's office, your manager's office, and saying I deserve a raise, try and align it. Try and create a story with the facts that somehow align your achievements with what the company's goals are. So if you're in sales, you could say this is what was the company, these were the company's goals when it came to revenue, when it came to sales, and this is what I have done, and this is the percentage what I have done. And what it does, it shows your work being aligned with the company's goals, and instead of just saying I need a raise or I deserve a raise, you're creating this whole story why you deserve it. It resonates with people, it connects with the audience. And the actionable tip that I could give you from this is, next time you want to pitch an idea, you want to talk to your boss, you're dealing with the client, try and incorporate storytelling into your communication instead of just talking about data and facts, because stories are memorable and they are persuasive. Now, we come to the most important part of the video, which is how can you turn your communication skills into tangible results. So first of all, I'll give you a very, very simple framework. 1. In meetings, you speak with confidence. That's the first thing. Even if you're nervous, focus on what you've prepared, your ideas, and focus on presenting them clearly and backing them up. It could be backing them up with facts, your experience, or anything even anecdotal. What it does, it positions you as a thought leader in the room. Okay, next, when it comes to negotiations, always make it mandatory for yourself that you build rapport before you get into numbers. because people are more likely to agree, people are much more likely to give you what you want if they feel connected with you, if they feel heard, they feel validated. And that happens when you try and build rapport, that happens when you try to understand the other person. Just directly diving into numbers doesn't really work. And when it comes to point number 3, networking, remember, it's not just about meeting people and telling them what you do. It's about listening to what they are saying. Instead of projecting, try and listen actively about their pain points, about their emotional needs, so you can align your product, your service, what you are offering with their needs. And this is what opens doors to opportunities. Now, when you're talking about this, remember this, that every time you communicate, it's like you're adding something to your own unique personal brand, a brand that signals value, a brand that signals trust, confidence, credibility. And these are the exact traits that attract promotions, that attract partnerships and financial growth. So, to summarize, communication, it's not just about words, it's not just about talking, it's about creating outcomes, creating favorable outcomes. It's the skill that bridges the gap of where you are and where you want to be financially. So that's it for today. I hope you found the video interesting, and thank you for joining me on Future Focus Fridays. I'll see you in the next one.